Whether we like it or not, there are those who want to size us up. They will look at our stature, will look at your age, they'll look at your weight, they'll look at your education. They'll make an assessment based on your strength and size and numbers and what you've performed. And when they do that, they've made a huge mistake, because what they cannot measure is your will.
I believe that everything happens for a reason. People change so that you can learn to let go. Things go wrong so that you can learn to appreciate them when they're right. And sometimes good things fall apart so better things can fall together.
If you want to be great, you want to be the baddest motherfucker ever at what you do, you're going to be misunderstood by everybody, because you're going to be so fucking obsessed and so driven to get there. That's what it takes. But if you want to go to that edge where people do not like you, don't understand you, question everything you can do, you've arrived.
Doubt is such a strange thing. I mean, there'll be times where you succeed and there are times that you fail. So wasting your time doubting whether you're going to be successful or not is pointless. It is. I mean, you just put one foot in front of the other, you control what you can't control, and then you see what the outcome is. Right? If you win, great. You're going to have to wake up the next day and do the journey over again. If you lose, it sucks. But you have to wake up the next day and do the journey all over again anyway.
Victims love being busy, leaders love producing results. Victims love entertainment, leaders love education. Victims are scared of change, leaders are inspired by change. Victims ask, what's in it for me? The great leader asks, what's in it for my world?
Conditions will never be perfect. Things will never align. There will always be a reason for you to put off what should be done right now for a later time.
When you are misunderstood to the point where people think you're psycho and you're nuts and you're this and that, why are you in the fucking gym at 1 o'clock in the fucking morning? When people don't understand you anymore, you're in that spot of obsession and drive.
And the difference is, winners are going to go regardless of what the circumstances are, and losers are always going to wait until the perfect time. And you understand that the perfect time will never come.
It's not the size of the dog that's in the fight. It's the size of the fight that is in the dog. What they don't realize is that you are more than just your stats. You are more than your number. You are more than your age. You are more than the university you graduated from. Even if you dropped out, your hunger that you have is greater than what people can measure. You cannot be sized up by anyone but you. If you feel like you've been weighed, measured, and you found wanting, it's because you keep underestimating what it took to make you. How many people's prayers had to go up to come down and make you? How many people had to struggle and to dream of having the opportunities that you and I have?
When those bad things happen to people around you, what are you going to do? How are you going to lead? Are you going to get angry? Are you going to let this horrible situation dictate the way you feel and the way you handle it?
Whatever it is you need to do in life, you got to determine that you are sized perfectly for the battle. You are the perfect person. You are the perfect one. Why you? Because you only have it. I don't care if you've got a big man on the left side of you, on the right side of you, you're out there as well. And there is no one bigger than the person inside of us. You see that person inside of you that wants to get out? Is that little child that had an imagination about if they ever got that opportunity. You have to begin to believe that you are stronger than what they've imagined.
If you want a thing bad enough to go out and fight for it, to work day and night for it, to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep for it, if all that you dream and scheme is about it and life seems useless and worthless without it, and if you gladly sweat for it and fret for it and plan for it and lose all your terror of the opposition for it, and if you simply go after that thing that you want with all of your capacity, strength and sagacity, faith, hope, and confidence, and stern pertinacity, and dogged and grim, you besiege and beset it. With the help of God, you'll get it.
And I need you to have the mindset that when they feel you, I'm talking about when they come up against you, surprise. But it shouldn't be a surprise to you that you were able to push them over, run through them, get through the yards, knock them down, knock them out, because it was hard work to make you. It was stuff that you've overcome has wiped out others, but it will not wipe you out. Not you. Because you've been measured day in and day out against what you could be by your darn self. And as a result of it, you become more. Test me. I'll pass.